Greetings, family. Adrian, based on the case with the vengeance deliberate, right at the heart of West Africa in Senegal at the moment. Yes, I don't really like the way things are happening in Senegal at the moment. Yeah, I've been in Africa for the last 20 years, and I could understand that things are taking shape. Yeah, the revolution is on, but I shouldn't feel upset about it because it was destined to happen that Africa is going to be a united Africa. And nobody could stop that. Nobody could stop this revolution that Africa is getting itself together from the enslavement and destabilization of Africa and take massive slavery, chattel slavery into the West to build the Satan kingdom. It's destined, like Gavi predict. So this is nothing strange to me to see that what's occurring in West Africa. I'm right here in Senegal, and uh, for the first time, I see that these young kids, under 25, this massive population is not prepared to compromise and to be governed by foreign policies. Yeah, and no politicians could stop that. And what I'm experiencing right now is uh, the lack of communication, and it's affecting my business. To tell you the truth, the internet is being cut. You can't go on TikTok. You cannot express your opinion. I think this is very, very bad. For any governments to shut down the internet, because this is a source of way of getting income, and the one that suffer is the poor man. Like TikTok, for example, most of the guys go on TikTok live to make a living from it, and that's been shut down. You know, I think before you start closing internet down and things like that, you got to really sort of think about it very carefully as a government. You have to look into things before you take action. And I don't think that by closing down the internet, I think that is ignorant to do that, because you don't know what's happening between what people are thinking. You have to leave the door open to see what's happening. So if you shut down the internet, then it's just like you don't know what's happening. You're living behind an iron curtain. That's dictatorship at its highest level to do that. That's my opinion. And I don't think that cutting down the internet was the solution to solve the problem. You need to find out the root of the problem. If you want to solve a problem out, you always have to find out what causes the problem. And this is where the politicians goes wrong. They never want to solve, they never want to know what causes the problem. They just take actions without thinking. You know what I mean? So by shutting down the internet is not the solution to the problem, because you're affecting other people's businesses. It stops the economy from functioning and to bring money in the country. And it's not a very good image. It's not a good image for the country for people to come and to invest in a country when you know that a government is just shut down the internet like that. That's not very clever. I hope they sort of get themselves together and to realize what they're doing, and to to really think about it very, very carefully, because this is a transformation. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. We had the Roman Empire fell. This is the time for Africa to come together, to be one Africa. And them young kids is not gonna prepare to compromise on that. It's not me. Don't label me as a menace. It's destined. Marcus Garvey already predict these things. Where we coming from Babylon, and we don't come to Africa to suffer. We serve on the plantation. Yes, we serve on the plantation. Our forefathers were slaves. I'm not coming to Africa to be a slave again and to rule by these slave masters. Yeah? So we coming home. And we want to one Africa, the Pan-African movement, one Africa, one united Africa. And that's the way it's going to be. No politicians is going to stop that. They have to get that into the head. They cannot stop this revolution. It's destined. It's been written. So I advise them to open the gate, open the frontier for Africans to get together, because that's what's happening right now. If you see what's happening, all these things happening, you see, I see things happening in Niger and Mali and then Burkina Faso. You see what's happening. The people are getting wise. They're waking up, and you cannot stop that. So don't make it hard by closing down the internet. And our brothers coming from Babylon and coming here to the diasporas, and they have no communication to communicate. That's not very clever. You creating a lot of enemies between the diasporas and you. You're not going to get support. One love. Rastafari, Selassie I the first.